Vice President Harris has received endorsements for president from both President Biden and former Speaker of the House, Nancy Pelosi. Almost 2,600 homes in Benton County were impacted by recent storms. While debris is being collected, many are still rebuilding. To qualify for LIHEAP energy assistance, people must meet the income and household requirement for their county, have a valid photo ID, and proof of income. Both say that no matter one's political views, having a woman on a presidential ticket has a big impact. The Accelerate Foundation has also set up a relief fund for those in need or those wanting to donate. LIHEAP will begin accepting applications on July 8th on a first-come, first-served basis. Almost 2,600 homes in Benton County were impacted by recent storms. While debris is being collected, many are still rebuilding.
The recovery relief efforts are strong. The people are resilient.
Officials say the progress is coming along, but more work needs to be done.
And I can tell you that from driving around the places we have gone through and made a first pass, you wake up the next morning and you go back and it appears that nobody's ever been there.
As the county continues their efforts, officials warn about burnout.
We've heard of this thing called volunteer fatigue. I'm sure that's setting in, but to the extent that those organizations can keep up their work, we really appreciate that.
The Benton County Disaster Relief Fund is also an option.
Maybe they can't go out and cut limbs or haul debris, but could cut a check. And we want to make sure that you understand that's publicly endorsed by us for that purpose.
FEMA is in Benton County providing federal assistance for storm victims.
We can provide help with serious needs, paying for a temporary place to live, home repairs, personal property, and rental assistance if you're displaced for an extended period of time, and other needs not covered by insurance.
Almost 2,300 people have applied for disaster assistance grants through FEMA.
Recovering from a disaster takes a whole community approach, and there are many local, state, federal, and community partners here to help.
The Accelerate Foundation has also set up a relief fund for those in need or those wanting to donate. In Rogers, Emma Rasmussen, 40/29 News. I talked to a woman who is in the same sorority as Vice President Harris, as well as a member of the Arkansas League of Women Voters. Both say that no matter one's political views, having a woman on a presidential ticket has a big impact.
So what I can say is we're all extremely proud of our sorority sister, Vice President of the United States, Kamala Harris.
Harris is a member of Alpha Kappa Alpha sorority and recently spoke at their convention in July. Myra Mackenzie Harris says many AKA women waited more than 4 hours to hear Harris speak.
But people stood in line without too much angst because it was very important that we get an opportunity to see her and that she know that we support her and we're very proud.
Regardless of how you feel about her policies or her stances, I think you have to acknowledge that it is a huge feat for her to be in this position.
While neither group is politically affiliated, both say they can see how this could encourage women to get involved in politics.
This is, an opportunity for women to not only engage in, supporting her specifically, but really encouraging people to understand the importance of voting.
And focus on equality.
Democracy is better and stronger when everyone is represented.
Vice President Harris has received endorsements for president from both President Biden and former Speaker of the House, Nancy Pelosi. In Rogers, Emma Rasmussen, 40/29 News. LIHEAP will begin accepting applications on July 8th on a first-come, first-served basis. More on that in a second, but today I talked to some seniors on how they are dodging the heat.
Oh, it's wonderful. I stay inside.
As temperatures rise, some people at the Springdale Senior Center say they limit their time outdoors.
You can only work out so long and you have to come in and get you something cold to drink.
The intense heat can even cause health problems for some.
Well, it's hard to breathe, for one thing, yeah. But ain't nothing you can do about that.
The Memorial Day weekend storms have not made it any easier. Gary Perryman of Lowell says he lost several trees.
After the storm, I ain't got no more shade, hardly.
Some are worried about their electrical bills rising because the heat is working their air conditioners.
I watch my thermostat, yeah.
While others only care about not melting in this hot sun.
Yeah, I'm careful, but, you got to stay warm, got to stay cool. So, yeah, no, I don't guess I worry about it.
To qualify for LIHEAP energy assistance, people must meet the income and household requirement for their county, have a valid photo ID, and proof of income. Live in Springdale, Emma Rasmussen, 40/29 News.